Welcome back to the show. Let's get my next guest out. She is the go-to spy on the block right now, but let's remind ourselves of where it all started for her.
Yeah, so what's your name?
Angel,
All right, that's cool. Is that a nickname or what?
is all this leading somewhere?
Huh?
I mean, aren't you going to lay a line on me?
No way.
Boom, you guys are all the same, only after one thing.
There you go, back in the old days, home and away. It's Melissa George, ladies and gentlemen. Here she is.
With the lights out, it's less dangerous. Here we are now. Entertainers, I feel stupid and contagious. Here we are now. Entertainers.
Wow, what an outfit.
Melissa George, ladies and gentlemen.
Come and sit down. You look fabulous. Thank you for joining us. A little bit of Nirvana there for you to walk onto.
Wow, I haven't seen that footage in so long.
Well, how old were you then, do you think?
16 years old.
16 years old. Wow.
My accent was really strong.
But you look totally different. I mean, obviously the hair's a different colour now, and you've now got a zip on your leg. You know, everything's changed for the better. Is Home and Away still going?
I think it's still going.
They
but
should put it out of his misery, shouldn't they now? It's 80.
They really should.
And it seemed to me that for actors in Australia, that seemed to be like a necessary rite of passage. You had to go through one of the big soaps. There was Craig McLachlan, there was Kylie, of course, and Jason. They got famous over here, and then they got offered recording contracts and that kind of thing. And you looked like the next candidate. That didn't happen for you.
Well, no, I was flown to London to have a couple of meetings to get the next, be the next big pop star.
To be the next Kylie, basically.
Yep, and they were very serious, and I was flown 3 or 4 times. And I declined because I asked this man, I said, well, I don't sing, so how am I going to be a pop star?
But that hasn't stopped any of the others. I mean, it was...
This is the thing. And so he said, oh, it doesn't matter, just I'll make your voice sound great. I was like, wow, that's really unusual because I literally can't sing. 10 years ago, 10 years later, I was walking in the street in London, I bumped into a friend and he said to me, do you remember that person that was flying you 10 years ago to offer you a record deal and said it doesn't matter how you sound, we'll just change your voice? And I said, no, and he goes, it was Simon Cowell. It was Simon Cowell, yes.
And there he is, looking like William Shatner has eaten Shrek. OK, so Hunted is a big success for you.
Yes.
And congratulations. Have you been watching Hunted on BBC One, ladies and gentlemen? At least pretend she's sitting right here.
OK, do it again.
Have you been watching Hunted on BBC One, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah, who doesn't love that show? And what I love about it is, I love a spy story anyway, OK? But you really seem to get into the action. Have you been doing, do you do many of the stunts yourself?
All of them.
All of them?
Yes.
All the fight scenes?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
There's a lot of stunt people running around with a cut lip, black eye.
So you throw yourself into it?
Yeah, my fight trainers, Joe and Rob, said that what we have to train you to do is actually not hit them for real.
Really?
Yeah.
And so is there anger inside you that needs to get out?
I'm so angry. I'm really angry, I think.
Are you? Do you think you're an angry
Well,
person?
I'm really nice, but I literally start spitting on these people that they come in for a day and I just have to fight them.
Wow.
And I start to imagine, like, just really bad things.
So and do you make contact?
Yes, and I love it. I love it, honestly, because I don't get to hit people in my own life,
No, a few of us do.
So now I get paid and I can hit. It's
And
awesome.
sounds exciting. And you had to get in, I guess, do quite a lot of training for that.
Yeah, I did months.
But they're not allowed to hit you back, I guess.
No.
So that would make it even more fun.
Yes.
You can hit them as hard as you like and as
That's
often as you
right.
like. Let's have a look at Melissa in action. If you haven't seen the stunts, you'll see her. This is BBC One, Thursday nights. It's great fun, and it's a terrific part for you as well.
Thank you.
I mean, a great part to get. Have a look at this, and it's one of those spy things. Don't join it midway. You kind of need to follow it.
It's complicated.
Yeah.
Episode 1, see it all the way through.
It's like Inception. Don't come in halfway through. You won't have a clue. Have a look at this. Pretty good, isn't it? That's pretty good. So listen, that's really you doing that. So would you show me, if I want, how do you actually There must be a chance of you getting hit.
You want me to hit you?
Not really, but I mean... Right, say I was to throw a punch at you, how do you block a punch?
Okay.
If you're doing a stunt thing.
Hang on a second, get my Popeye.
So if I was to throw a punch, you could block it?
Give me a right one.
OK.
Yeah.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
To full speed, or...?
You want to do half speed?
OK, I'll do a slower one, because I don't actually want to hit you...
Should we do it slow, and then we'll do it in... No, just give me your best.
So if I was to go like that, you go... Oh. Wow, that's pretty good.
My puppy. Oh, no, it's free.
Well, I think I showed you a thing or two. That was, you know, that actually hurt my neck. I'll be honest with you, that actually did hurt my neck.
No, you've actually got a puppy missing.
Where's it gone?
Oh, I took your puppy off. Here.
Let's have that back or there'll be complaints. Okay. Man, you are strong. OK, I was thrilled you were coming on the show, but when I heard this part of your life, I didn't know whether it was true or not, because there's a part of Melissa you might know. The Melissa has invented a product which has sold millions of units. Is that fair to say? That's fair to say. You invented this idea.
I invented it.
You came up with a product. This isn't. You patented this thing, and you're working on some more ideas now.
I got 4 more in the pipeline.
So this is the thing. So this is the first thing you could. When did you come up with this?
This is Style Snaps.
And what does Style Snaps do?
What it is, it's an adhesive button that allows you to have your long hem. Like I invented it. I was walking down Madison Avenue. And I had my long dress pants with my 6-inch stilettos.
So your long trousers
long
all the way
trousers
down.
all the way down to the ground. And I wanted to take off my heels, put on my flats, and walk to the train.
But the trousers too long.
6 inches too long.
Too long.
And I was like, oh my God, I need to invent something that I can snap under my long hem for my flats, walk the dog, go to the train, and then unsnap the hem and wear your heels.
So something that stays on the trouser, keeps it in place.
Yeah.
And you just came up with this, and now you've made a lot of money from it.
Yeah, and everyone said that's not going to work, that's not going to work. And we are now in every big box store in the country, in America.
You've earned more money from that, or as much money from that as your acting, I would have thought.
Yeah, more on this than my acting.
That's incredible, isn't it? What a remarkable story. Yeah. So if I was to put them on here, where could I put them on if I wanted to put it on my jacket or something?
OK, so the way it works...
OK, so...
Excuse me,
I have buttons there, so I don't need those. Oh.
Sorry.
OK, so now you've... So you got me open,
so imagine you had no buttons. Oh, my God,
well,
you're
I
very
have to imagine.
chest.
Yeah, look at that. You like that?
I don't know if I like it.
What do you mean you don't like it? Yes,
That's
it's all that. This is happening.
That's really hairy.
This is happening. This is happening right now.
It's
and
happening.
That goes all the way down. There's a break of about 1 inch there for some reason. It's like, you know what that is? So that a fire won't spread. It's like a fire stopping there. You know, I think that's what it is, because friction. You don't want to... I'd go up like a torch.
Hang on a second. OK, so that goes there, and then I just snapped you down.
Christ.
You know what? You can also just put your tie anywhere you like.
So these really work. So they stick on and you would... This is it. Oh, well, OK.
Look. See? And then you snap... If you want to keep it there permanently, you just leave it on your jacket.
And you leave that on the tie.
And you go, oh, my God, I'm going out for dinner. I want to put my tie like this.
And who wouldn't want to go out with dinner with me right now? Who wouldn't want to sit opposite with this going on and that? Why, Melissa, you've taken the frog and turned him into a prince.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, here's an exciting thing about Melissa. Hunted is on BBC One, as I said. She's got the product out. Other patents, you've actually patented other things you can't tell us about.
I've got 4 more, but I was prototyping while the storm was happening in New York City.
That's incredible. But here's the thing, when you were a kid, you were exceptional at a sport, weren't you?
I was a champion roller skater.
A champion roller skater?
Yep, and it was going very well, and I was going out for the national titles, and I'd won many, many golds already for about 10 years in a row. And a report came in saying that the axle that holds the wheels have to be shaved down just in case you fall and you scratch up this new wooden
Because it's
floor.
a sharp edge to it.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
So my father took to the axles and shaved them down, but he shaved them down too far. And I went out in my costume like this into the middle of the floor, and all my wheels came off.
Your wheels fell off?
Every single one, and that was the end of my...
And now, having met you, I imagine you beat your father into a bloody pulp. Do you still roller skate? Can you still do it? Do you still have the skills?
Yeah, I love skating at the Highline Park in New York.
Would you show us a bit of roller skating? I know we have some skates in your size here. We need to skate. Would you mind showing us? OK, well, we're going to see some roller skating from Melissa at the end of the show. And here's the thing. I thought it wouldn't be fair to ask you, so we got skates in for everyone. But for now, will you say thank you to the lovely Melissa George? Thank you, Melissa. That was great. Thank you.
It's hilarious.
I'm in pieces. Now, as a treat for you, we have, as I said, at the end of the show, Calvin Harris and Tinie Tempah performing, but now, with his unique interpretation of one of my favourite Radiohead songs ever, Creep, it's Richard Cheese and Lounge Against the Machine.
When you were here before, couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel, your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special, you're so freaking special. But I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo. What the heck am I doing here? I don't belong here, I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control, I want a perfect body and a matching soul. I want you to notice when I'm not here. You're so very special, I wish I was special. But I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo. What the heck am I doing here? I don't belong here. I'm a creep, I'm a nut job. What the heck am I doing here? I don't belong here.
See you after the break. I'll be joined by Frankie Boyle. Don't go away.
I don't belong here. Thank you so much. Thank you, Wasi. Thank you.